8 days in a row in the 60s.
That's not too bad. We can't complain. Michael?
Yeah, and the St. Paul Saints can't complain either tonight. The new 5A state champions. We will tell you all about it here from Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, coming up in a live report. The 5A state championship. I'm Michael Brannon in Auburn at Jordan-Hare Stadium, where the St. Paul Saints have just won the 5A state championship. Take a look at the team behind me there, celebrating, taking pictures, and living it up. Very exciting night here in Auburn, but it all started early on in the first. Let's get straight to the highlights. The 5A state championship in Auburn started with an Auburn tradition. Tonight, Spirit the Bald Eagle flew in to start the game. The St. Paul Saints looking to end tonight 15-0 on the season with a state championship in 5A over the Pleasant Grove Spartans. The Spartans started early by looking to score, but were stopped twice in a row, once on third down and the next play on fourth down, turning the ball over to St. Paul's. On the second snap of the possession for St. Paul's, Austin McPherson, who scored the game-winning touchdown Friday night against the Jackson Aggies, sending the St. Paul Saints to the state championship, continued to perform well, carrying this one in from the 3. However, it would get called back because of holding, but that shows the intensity St. Paul's came out with tonight. Scoreless after one, back into the St. Paul Saints possession. Miller Mosley hands off to McPherson, and the Saints now on the board with 7 after the extra point. Pleasant Grove would answer with a touchdown and a blocked extra point. Now the Saints 7-6 when Mosley hands off to McPherson again, and the Saints now have 2, 14-6 over the Spartans. Pleasant Grove would fumble on their possession. The Saints would recover, and that momentum continues for the Saints. Mosley to Jalen Thompson for the Saints touchdown here at Auburn. And who else would you see on hand tonight in the house? Gus Malzahn, head coach for the Auburn Tigers, perhaps doing a little recruiting tonight, watching one of his future players. And one of those future players could be coming from St. Paul's. The way that they performed tonight, the Saints win this one 35-13 over the Pleasant Grove Spartans. The Saints improve to 15-0 on the season. What an incredible night. And just a few moments ago, the trophy presentation on the field, and it was very exciting watching all of the players after a year of win after win after win. And then 7 more of those would take home a trophy tonight for St. Paul's. The last state championship was won in 2007. They beat the Pleasant Grove Spartans again tonight. The final score of this game, 35-13. Tomorrow night, the Saraland Spartans, a different Spartan team, will be coming here to Jordan-Hare Stadium, same time, 7 o'clock, playing the Clay Chalkville Cougars. Now, Saraland comes into this game 13-1. Clay Chalkville is undefeated in this game. That is bound to be another great matchup. That's in 6A. It's the first time, mind you, that the Saraland Spartans have come to the state championship in their 4-year program history. And we're not only committed to covering our local teams in Auburn, but we're also committed to bringing you extensive coverage of Bama's bid to another SEC championship. Our Candace Murphy is already in Atlanta. Her live reports begin tomorrow morning on Fox 10 News. I'll be there on Saturday, so be sure to stay with Fox 10 News and fox10tv.com for all your pregame and postgame coverage. We're also going to be live tomorrow morning on Fox 10 News starting at 7 and 8 with a recap of tonight's game to show you how these St. Paul Saints were celebrating here tonight. It was a great night. Again, the final here from Jordan-Hare and Auburn, 35-13. We'll be back after the break.